15 homicides in 31 days, the youngest victim, this 22-month-old child. With crime fears sky high, some are asking what happened to the mayor's campaign promise to make our streets safer.
I welcome the criticism. Stay on us, and we're not gonna sleep till this is solved.
In his defense, Mayor Curry says the worsening crime can be traced back to his predecessor, Alvin Brown, and the city's spending cuts that were first on the sheriff's office.
Now, of course, Jacksonville's reputation as the murder capital of Florida goes back for many more years, and there are growing complaints that nothing has really been done about it. News 4 Jax is continuing to dig deeper into the January spike in homicides, and some of the finger pointing is directed at a group whose very name is about stopping crime. We begin our coverage with Channel 4's Jim Pickett, who's joining us live from the sheriff's office. Jim, the city has allocated money for more police officers. Where are they?
Well, they're in training. There are going to be 40 more police officers. That's what they're hoping to be online by the end of next year. According to Mayor Curry, though, and to the sheriff, it takes time to train these. But, you know, today I also talked to former Sheriff John Rutherford today about this whole situation. And he told me he sort of predicted that this was going to happen. There are many upset over what's been happening with Jacksonville's crime, but the death of little Aiden McClendon is forcing the city to take a look at how they're spending money and using resources to fight crime. Former Sheriff John Rutherford says he's not surprised by this increase in crime. He says he saw it coming when former Mayor Alvin Brown downsized his department. During those citywide cuts, 147 officers' positions were left vacant, and 92 community service officers were sent packing.
And I'm afraid that, you know, violent crime is going to suffer as a result of that until we're able to get those guys back.
Would you blame Mayor Brown for that?
I blamed him for it during the campaign. Heck yeah.
We showed you yesterday how Mayor Curry took to the streets to try and get answers. And I asked him then about his critics who say he and current Sheriff Mike Williams aren't keeping campaign promises of creating a safer Jacksonville.
I welcome the criticism. I'm angry. I'm grieving. This is a sad day for Jacksonville. This was a sad weekend. Mike and I took office July 1 and inherit a situation where years gone by, the city budget did not invest in the sheriff's office. I mean, that's just a fact.
Curry and Sheriff Williams are doing that now by funding $1.5 million for overtime to get more people on the streets. But he says it's one fix until new officers can come on board.
What we're seeing happening now is the result of years of neglect. And so we are having to react as quickly as we can. That's where the enforcement piece comes in.
And even though more officers are in the pipeline, 170 currently in training, most of them to replace those retiring, plus 40 new officers will be added to the force. Also, 40 new community service officers will be on the streets this summer.
And the long-term solution to this is prevention and intervention. But right now, because our police force has been so depleted, we're seeing now what strained resources look like.
And, you know, I've been trying to contact former Mayor Alvin Brown, but I did get a statement from one of his former staff members who's been in contact with the mayor. And I want to read you this, what the email that they just sent us. It says, Mayor Brown has not been in office for 8 months. The suggestion that someone who stopped being a mayor in June of 2015 is somehow responsible for crime happening now is unfortunate and inaccurate. This goes on to say that pointing fingers at former elected officials doesn't solve the problem. The focus should be on supporting victims of senseless violence and working to ensure that the perpetrators are held accountable and giving young people alternatives to crime. And that is something, though, in talking to Mayor Curry, he says that he is working toward that. Those are something he says he hopes to see in the future. This is obviously something we're going to keep watching and to see what programs are going to be to announce in order to deter the violence. We're live downtown. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.